Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is Messages from Your Secret Admirer. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number and color. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, Group number 1. Okay, Messages from Your Secret Admirer. Alright, so first let's take a look at what wanted to come through about who this person is. Okay, we have this as a friend. And they may or may not be a close friend, but if you were to describe this connection with this person, you would just say, oh yeah, that's my friend. They say, I've got a lot on my plate right now. Okay, so they're dealing with a lot. They view you like you are like a breath of fresh air who brings in all this new energy. And they're coming across like they're a Sagittarius, okay? So they may or may not be, but this is definitely somebody who marches to the beat of their own drum. Okay, they are their own person. They're very lively. They're very passionate person when they're into what they're into, okay? And they can be a bit of a free spirit. I'm even getting like they have a good sense of humor. They're witty. Okay, this is definitely the person that's down for any adventure. Okay, very active person. All right, so let's see what their messages to you are. So they say, there's so much I want to say to you. You are everything I've ever wanted in a person, and I'm not sure what to make of this. Okay, so this person, you know, they're definitely got feelings for you. Tell me you feel the same. Okay, so they're not sure. You guys definitely keep them on the edge of their seat. I get such a thrill when you're near. Yep, it's got that feeling of like time stops and they don't see whoever's around you. Like no one else exists. I want to be the one. Okay, so this person is definitely dreaming about taking you out, imagining what that would be like, imagining what you two could become. Okay, so this person definitely wants to spend time with you. And I just get them like picturing like, what would that be like? And what's your next interaction going to be like? Every time I look at you, I get butterflies, okay? This person's definitely got butterflies. I feel like they listen to love songs because of you. Just a lot of dreaming. Even though they're coming across like a Sagittarius or someone like it, okay, don't get hung up on the sign. That's the energy that represents them. I'm getting Pisces vibes too. I think about you all the time. You guys, okay, they might even be popping up into your dreams. After all this time, I still have hope for this connection. No, they definitely do. Okay, they say I'm not ready to commit. That's right now, okay? And that's not because this person is non-committal. I'm not getting that impression. I feel like it has more to do with whatever it is that they're dealing with right now. You treat me like a stranger and it feels so rough. Okay, so that's... okay, so I do feel like sometimes both of you kind of come across as being aloof to each other. Okay, I get a bit of back and forth vibes, and then like, so 1 minute it's like one of you shows interest, then the next minute they back off, and then you show interest, then you back off. Like you two are doing this little dance, okay? That's what I'm seeing. They say, let my love open the door. Okay, so they definitely feel like you guys have a bit of a wall up. And you may or may not be interested in this person because this isn't the person who's on your mind. This is the person who is your secret admirer. Okay, they're secretly crushing on you. They say you're so hot. Yeah, they're definitely really attracted to you guys. You're a temptation. Interesting. Okay, they say that they've come to realize that not everyone is the same. So this person could also be projecting onto you that you have a wall because they also have a wall. And that could also be why they're not feeling like they're totally ready to commit yet. So you both are mirroring the fact that you don't want to get hurt, and you're kind of testing the waters with new people. I want to make things right with you. Okay, so this and the you treat me like a stranger card are going to go for those of you that were romantically involved with this person to some capacity, even if it was just talking consistently. And if something happened, they want you to know, like, they want to make things right. They don't like you two not talking. But for the rest of you, that isn't meant for you. You've got me dreaming of a future together. Yep, exactly what I was picking up on from the beginning. This person's a dreamer, and they're dreaming about you and what they imagine life could be like. And they want to make it a reality. Okay, group 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you'd like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store, linked in the comment or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so messages from your secret admirer. Okay, so the only thing that wanted to come through as far as who this person is Gemini. So it's possible this person's a Gemini, but either way, Gemini is representing their energy. So I do get the impression that this person is an intellectual. They're good at communication, they're witty, they're charming, they're playful. Okay, they can even be the life of the party, just a very lively person. So if they're actually keeping this on the low, I feel like it's not the easiest thing for them. Okay, so here's the messages from them. They say, everything reminds me of you. So they are currently torn between what's familiar, secure, content, and safe, and what's unknown, exciting, and a thrill. So pursuing you would definitely be out of this person's comfort zone. They say you're a baddie. Yeah, they're really attracted to you and they're drawn to you like a magnet. It's more than just looks. The looks wanted to come through. I can't do anything about this right now. Okay, so for some reason they feel like they can't pursue you even though they're really drawn to you like a magnet. Okay, so we have some kind of shift occurred between you two, which has them saying you're not going to hear from me anytime soon. So you guys might be going from seeing each other and talking a lot to all of a sudden not, but they do want you to know that that's not a direct reflection on how they feel about you. They are currently caught between a rock and a hard place right now. When you're around, time stops. Yep. And it's like no one else exists. Okay, you guys got this person listening to love songs again. They might even be showing up in your dreams, you know. You guys, you are connected on that level. Even if you aren't in communication or seeing each other, the connection is still stronger than that. They do say though, I wonder if you're happy without me. So even during this time apart, you know, they're wondering. And they say, this is why I back off. Okay, so this person has a tendency to overthink. And if you respond in a certain way or don't respond to them, I do feel like they kind of just, you know, cut off from a connection, even though they still feel connected to you, if that makes sense. They just quit communicating and they want to see, like, will you come forward? And they say that's how they deal with things and they're working. They do. They have a lot going on. They're busy. And there's a part of them that wants to get clarity on the situation because they do know that they have a tendency to overthink things. And then they say, just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. We're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. So for some of you definitely were involved with this person at some capacity, okay? And they want to make things right with you. That's why you're currently not talking. For others of you, it's a newer connection. You weren't romantically involved yet. And, you know, it's just one of those things where they could have read too much into something. And it's like they know that, though. They say, I have no idea how you feel. Yeah, they're in the dark as far as how you go, which keeps them on the edge of their seat, and it does make them want to communicate with you. I think we'd be amazing together. See, they still have hope, regardless if something went down between you guys or not. I love talking to you and being by you. Yeah, it's definitely the highlight of their life. I feel so connected to you even when we're not together. That's what I was picking up on. The connection is strong. I don't want to be distant. I want to see you. Let me take you out. Okay, so don't be surprised if out of nowhere you get asked out by this person. I do get the impression that they want to fly over this obstacle that you two are currently going through. And like they say, they don't want to be distant and they do want to take you out. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information's right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store, linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so messages from your secret admirer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at who this person is. Okay, so we have third party situation. Okay, so this person is coming across like they're currently involved with somebody right now, but you're their crush. This is a passionate person who's coming across as having a wall up, okay? So they're a bit guarded. It could be an earth sign, but they don't have to be. I do get from this is a hardworking person, okay? They have good work ethic. They do come across as being a grounded individual and more mature. I know that seems ironic considering this is a third-party situation, but this person is definitely caught between a rock and a hard place, okay? And they are go-getter, but playful. So ambitious, but they're also fun. Okay, so let's see what their messages to you are. I've never felt this way about anyone. Okay, and that's a bright pink card, which makes me feel like when you guys entered this person's life, it reignited this person's passionate side. Okay, a way that they haven't felt in so long. I don't know why I've run away. Well, and then they say, you don't want my heart, you just want attention. Okay, so I see what's going on here. So you guys ignited this person's passionate flame within them. They feel inspired and alive again. But they are pulling back, and it could be because they're with somebody. That message may not go for all of you, but it did come through. But they say, you don't want my heart, you just want attention. So that's making me feel like they're not sure if you would be in this for real. I always wondered what we could have been. Oh, they still wonder what you guys could be. It felt like springtime on this February morning. Okay, so that's exactly it. When you guys came into their life, so as an analogy, their life felt like winter with their current person and just in general. And then you brought like the spring-like vibes, okay? Like this fresh new energy where it feels like anything is possible and this person feels excited for life again. The best times of my life are with you. Yep. Any moment spent with you, any little interaction, they literally replay it in their head in the conversations and they just feel alive again. I know we need to talk, but I'm trying to get clear first. Yeah, so they're definitely trying to keep some distance right now while they sort through what's coming up for them around this whole thing. I'm so tempted by you. Yeah, okay, so you're definitely a temptation to this person. I'm going through a rough time. Yep, they don't like their current situation, but you are the highlight of their day. Yep. They feel like the best version of themselves when they entertain the idea of you two in a future together. I really miss you. I smile at the chance to see you again. Yep, and they imagine like what that reunion would be like, okay? Against all odds, they say they have hope for this connection, regardless of how things look right now. They're not seeing the connection clearly, though, because they are with someone. I can read you better than you think. Okay, so they think you are playing hard to get. So it's coming across like you're both have a wall up. And, you know, I get the impression that if you guys know this person's with someone, that's why. Like, it doesn't matter how much they catch your attention. You're like, I'm not going there with this person. And they feel that way, too. That's what makes this whole thing complicated, they feel. But they do say, you are someone I could see myself with. They're just not sure what to do right now. How can we make things right? So it's like they want you to come up with some kind of a solution. It's like they want a green light from you. And I do feel like, in a sense, they would feel like, oh, okay. Like that would prove to them that you would be in this for more than just like attention or whatever. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content and the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store linked in the comments or description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.